Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rita and I'm the cooking nurse, and today we have these lamb shanks. We are going to be making a delicious meal, so stick around to see how it turns out and maybe you can get an inspo to try it at home. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like, comment, share. You never know who may actually like these videos that I'm sharing on here. We're headed for Christmas and we're putting together our menus, so one of these videos or recipes I'm sharing could be one of those. So the lamb shanks have this silky skin thing, so I'm just going to go in and cut it off. We're going to be making these in the pressure cooker. There are other alternatives like oven braising, where you just put them in the same sauce and then put the pan in the oven and cook for about 2.5 to 3 hours for it to be tender. But the pressure cooker does that in like a short period of time. The taste is not the same, but yet again it comes out nice. So we're going to go the shorter route. If you have no oven, no pressure cooker, you're probably in the village, you've cut your goat or a lamb and you want to make this, just put on the fire on low heat generally for like 2-3 hours and you would be good to go. If you're from South Africa, or not just the country but any part of the southern part of Africa, say hi in the comment section and tell me how you guys cook this and what you call it in your native language. I would love to know, because I've also noticed that it's kind of a staple in the South. Do comment and let me know. Also, if you've had this before, what did you have it with? How was it like? And where are you watching from? Yeah. All these gummy, silky thing we've removed. We put them here. And then our lamb shanks, we are going to season with black pepper and salt. We will also add a little bit of oil so that whatever we are putting sticks. So from here we are going to pan sear them, and then once they brown we're going to make our sauce and then put in the pressure cooker and yeah, stir around. You want it to be extremely hot, so when you put on your lamb shanks, they sear, they don't start cooking. And that is the sound you want to hear. So when you put it on, you want to leave it alone for at least 3 to 4 seconds, 4 minutes, until it's browned, and then you can turn and do on all sides. So you want to make sure all the sides are brown before you remove it. So I'm going to be peeling my tomatoes. I would have squared them and blanched them, but let's double work. I'm just going to carefully peel them like this and then feed these to my duck later on. A trick I probably should share with my YouTube family is that when you cut tomatoes in smaller chunks, I don't know the science, but they do not become as juicy. Our shanks are browning and I want to hold them so they can brown on all other sides. Remember, these are legs, they are limbs, so they are quite tough. A special shout out to the people that collect an onion like this and see that this is giving you headache to remove the outer small skin, and then you go in and remove the big skin like this. You peel off the whole thing. We don't like you. Even the onions do not like you. Yes. Talk to you direct. Okay, we have one victim here. Remove them and set them aside. And then in the same oil, you want to toss it around. Once these remaining things on the bottom get off when we deglaze, they are going to carry all the flavor. So we want to fry these in this same oil until they are fragrant and translucent. I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and mix it in. And then you want to toss it around, saute until it starts to separate from the oil and becomes grainy. Cook, I intend to use other products like seasoning cubes, so I don't want to add in so much salt. Be cautious too. Remember, I had already seasoned the shanks. So we're going to cook on medium heat and wait for the tomatoes to become juicy because we want a final product that is. I've added in seasoning cubes for more umami. I'm going to add in, you can make a bokegani like a bundle of herbs, but I don't have so many herbs, so I'm going to add in some thyme, fridge dried thyme. I want to add in a little bit of ground cumin. I really love cumin, in case you haven't noticed. It has a way of putting everything together. And then I want to add in a dash of dark soy, just a small amount. And then I have mixed some of this ripe mochuzi. I also want to add it in now. I'll also add in my carrots, but these ones can go direct into the pressure cooker. I'm just going to get my shanks and lay them down in the pressure cooker. And then I'll collect my sauce. Ooh, so rich. See you. Then the sauce can be served aside, just so someone can just serve whenever they want to. And then I have my homemade green chili sauce. I'm also going to put it on. If you want to see the recipe, subscribe and see the video up. I'm going to post it after this one, so be around, do not miss. Okay, let's enjoy. I'm the only person who loves overcooked carrots when they're overcooked. You should try it.